What's going on, everybody? So, welcome to a new Civil War stream. Just to give you a heads up, I'm not 100% today. Just medical stuff and try to take some meds, so hopefully, but I'm not like 100% on my game, like 60% kind of thing. And then, the weird thing is about it, um, I had strep. I got diagnosed with it, like they put that stuff in your mouth, whatever. Came out positive last week, not this Saturday, but the week before. And like the lady was gonna give me, I'm like, zithromycin, right? And I was like, is that a Z pack? And they were like, yeah. I was like, Z packs don't work on me. I'm like, my cousin who's ER doctor plus his wife who's a pediatrician all said like Z packs ain't gonna do it. They're just they don't have the potency anymore because people got immune to them. So like I was like, hey, here's a medicine that works for me, like time and time again. She was like, well, it's not on our list. I mean, it is on our list, but it's like the second. If the first one doesn't work, the second one will work. And I'm like, okay, well, I'd rather have the second one because I need to be at work and I need to be at 100%. She's like, well, how about this? We try the first one, and if the first one doesn't work, you can come back. I'll give you the second one. Mind you, with the best insurance I have, right, which is good insurance, it's $40 copay. So that'll be like $80 because the first time she won't give me the right one that I wanted. Anyway, so the week goes by. I started getting a little bit better and then nosedive again. I had to go back to the doctor. That place was closed. I had to go to another doctor, and the doctor is looking at the med is like, I don't know. I think I see something here. Meanwhile, he's the doctor in charge of the entire urgent care. It's like I think I see something. I don't know. I'll look at your previous ones. The previous ones look about the same. All right, I'll give you the medicine that you asked for. I'm like, finally. It only took like a week, right? And I had to go through a roller coaster, couldn't sleep at night, waking people up, and it was a little bit of a nightmare. And it just made me think that, like, I understand doctors need to have uh, prescriptions and handing out, like, important stuff, but not antibiotics. I can understand if it was like a pain reliever, I had oxycodone and all that stuff. That I totally understand. But antibiotics, like this is the antibiotics that work for me. I'm 41 years old. I know what works, what doesn't work. And here's a doctor that doesn't know me. I'm like, hey, this is what works. Well, we're gonna go with something else. I don't want to be back here in a week. I have work. I got stuff to do. I'm running tons of stuff. Like I don't have time to be not unwell. But like I really wish like US government would be like, "All right, if it's an antibiotic, you get to choose the antibiotic. We can give you some advising of like which antibiotic to get, but it's ultimately choice. It's not like a big thing." Look at my frame rate. It dropped to like 11. All right. So, where are we in this civil war? And this is the title. Richmond fell, right? Uh what's left to do? I won the war. I mean, I think I won the war, right? Now, obviously, you have North Carolina, South Carolina, you have Georgia, and all these other states that are like, hey, the capital fell. It's no big deal. We're going to continue on. Um, if you do hear noise in the background, my family's in the living room. Just give you a heads up. I'm trying to build an office, but now I found out I have to get permits just to build a non-load bearing wall. It's anyway. So I have an army here. It's going to be 14,000 men. Right now it's 2,400 on the McClellan. I have the main army of the Potomac, or what they call Northern Virginia at this point. It's going to be 37,000 men. And then I have the army of Pennsylvania at 20,000 men holding Richmond. So I control everything from here all the way out here, which is pretty dang good. The problem becomes, and this is what happened in my last gameplay sessions. I don't. I kind of slacked off. I'm like, hey, I have the armies. I obtained all these objectives, and the Confederacy at this point, the AI was like on a recruiting rampage. So I need to keep up with the amount of soldiers to keep putting pressure on the Confederacy. And I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to spend more money. Obtain the objectives. Hey, buddy. Hi. All right, so I think these are mine. I got them. So I'm Militia Act 2. Militia Act 3 takes me up to 24 months. So that's probably my next thing. I'm researching this. It's going to be 18 days. It gives me more legislation strengthening the military, recruitment. I can go into recruitment bounties, get more people. Because right now, the volunteers are going to dry up. Not like right now because I won a major battle or it's like a major city, whatever. But it's going to happen. And by the way, if you hear some noise in the background, that's Paw Patrol, which is now a part of our lives all the time. Traditional artillery batteries are distributed within an army and attached to infantry brigades or even regiments. The infantry commander is then in command of the attached gunners, usually detaching a few guns. Sections operate in different parts of the. This limits the tactical use of artillery in battles. Organize multiple batteries in battalions or even brigades allows an artillery commander. Uh, So basically, having like an artillery reserve in Gettysburg, like there was a massive artillery corps in essence. So to keep the artillery attached to the brigades and have each brigade kind of use it as is or division, whatever, or should I make corps? I don't know. I think what I need to start doing, and I can't get there. 4.3 military is 1.1, so it's gonna be a while before we can get iron gunboats. 3.5 at 1.1. So I think I'm gonna wait until the money starts. Ooh, recruiting agents. I don't think we're there yet. Um, 35, 37,000, 14,000. There's two Confederate armies here. 14,000 plus 3,000. I think I can handle both those armies. And it's 10,000, 18,000. So I definitely need to increase the size of this army. So let's do that. I would love to upgrade these guys to muskets, but as you can see, that ain't gonna happen because this is not. It won't let me buy it. And I can't import it. There's no option to say, hey, import these weapons. And if you guys know how to do that, let me know. So my Virginia campaign is good right now. I think I'm just going to increase one more brigade here, make it tougher, stronger, all that good stuff. Jeez, Hunter again. You guys are obsessed with Hunter. So these are my volunteers that I get to pick from. As you can see, it ain't there. I got 1,400 is the highest, 1,500 at West Virginia. I could probably form an infantry brigade there. But this is where, okay, I got Massachusetts giving me about 10,000 men. Michigan. So these are critical. And I'm gonna build an artillery brigade. I'm gonna build 24 pounders because the Confederates got 24 pounders, so we need to do that. So that army is gonna jump to 28,000 men. Should be good to go. Um, Now we got the Virginia campaign in a good spot. I'll probably increase this size of this army here to over 40. I'll add a. Actually, there'll be more coming, so I'll leave that as is. His army 14,000. I wanted at least 20,000, so we're gonna add a new group. Add Marylanders. Is that a word? More Massachusetts boys. All right. And as you can see, the amount of weapons that I have are drastically dropping. Like, drastically. So, there's gotta be a better way. Okay. And this is the tough part. You got to get good commanders, because if you literally get like a guy that has like one across the board, they're not going to do that well. So it's kind of key. And the problem is everybody has Springfield muskets, and it is really concerning. If you guys know a better way to, I call it, find a better way to get arms, because I can't even import them. Ooh, I got Winfield Scott. All right, he's my boy right there. Leadership here. Replace you, my friend. Infantry. There we go. I got Russell here. And then this guy is not even artillery. Give me artillery guy. There we go. Okay. Alright. And then Hunter, definitely not. I don't even. I guess that's fine. Okay, so I got Robinson. I'm building up this Army of Pennsylvania. So right now, the West Coast of the United States, I mean, excuse me, East Coast of the United States is good. They got an Army of Kentucky here. Supposedly it's going to go up to 5,000 men. I have 7,100 here. I think I have two armies here. Yeah. Department of the West. And then I got Hooker with 23,000 men, which should be enough to take on this Army of Tennessee. That'll be a 1-to-1 odds. We'll wait. And then I'll move you here so this way you can counter any Confederate. What? What's that? Alright, so we got this campaign covered. I'm going to have some troops here. I feel like I need to make a new army. I don't know. We're going to start blockading Confederate ports. We'll do the Anaconda plan. What? Cover? How did you unlock it? Here. There you go. Alright. So, Flying Flotilla. I think the original plan was to just storm Savannah, just beat the crap out of it. So I'm going to send this ship here. That's the Flying Flotilla. And then I'm going to send the other, which is not even, they don't have the provisions. They have 18% provisions, so forget it. It's not going to do anything. Alright, just stay where you are. Home Squadron, still rebuilding. Come on, load up the supplies already. So I got this guy who's going to counter these Confederate troops here. I have one army that's going to come out here to challenge anything that's going to be invasion there. I'm thinking of developing an army out in Brooklyn. And then what we do is we take spots that are not covered under, you know, like right here we could drop troops at Fort Pickens, come around and take, geez, 900 men here. We could take Pensacola and then move on to Mobile, Alabama. What do you guys think? I want to do an offensive in the south. It will pull some forces from the north. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to form a new army in New York. We're going to call them the New Yorkers, and we're gonna go to town. Recruit a new army. New York. Of course, they give it to Hunter. The one guy. Just do nod. All right. Maine is going to be 3,000. Is going to send. Uh, you can see I'm running low here. All right. Jeez, guys. New York is down to 1,200 men they can send me. So that's 3 brigades. I am officially out. Right? Volunteer wise, I am out. I can't volunteer anybody more. So this is the part where I should develop like recruiting centers to bolster these numbers. But then also the fact is I get the troops, I don't have muskets to give them. This is not going to be good. I'm out of these weapons too. I guess we'll do Colt rifle. And then we'll do a 24 pounder. So supposedly this army that I'm forming, Anna, you're loud. Yeah, okay. 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 Gotta love kids. Alright, so I formed the army in New York, so I'm assuming it's somewhere in New York. It doesn't tell you where you can position them. I wish they let you, but whatever. I don't see them here. I don't see them in Albany. If anything, it should, like, form up at the capital, which is Albany. It's kind of weird, right? New York City would be the most logical, right? There we go. Department of. Oh, my bad. I'm too far north. South. Army of Michigan. What? Did I put it in the wrong spot? Yeah, I guess I did. All right, well, I'm gonna call this the Army of New York. I don't know how it got built in Michigan, but okay. And then this is the part that I really don't like. You have to go in here and then start replacing commanders. He's good. I like him. Okay. Actually, Patterson stinks. He's the one that screwed me over. Okay. Ooh, I'll have Winfield Scott running that army. They might have to bring like a. I'm not gonna say it. He was a little bit overweight. Just I want to put that out there. Okay. Gibbon as a division commander. And these guys all have muskets, so somehow before they actually start, I don't know, deploying, I'm gonna have to replace them with good guys. He's good. There we go. Crook. Jeez, everybody's taken. There we go. I got Stahal, whatever. Oh, I got Butterfield. Den Den Butterfield, Butterfield, Butterfield. There's a song like that. Yes, there is. Okay, he's good. All right, and then honestly, I wish it would like find people that were like really good, and then go down the list of not good. You know what I'm saying? Oh my bad. Okay, so I needed a cavalry guy, not. There we go. All right, Merit. Ooh, I like Merit. Okay, and then Hayes is good. Okay, so I got a one division in the Army of New York. Supposedly, it's going to be 8,000 men. That should be able to handle anything the Rebs send. Hopefully, I don't know. Where's the port in New York? Right there. New York, New York. Okay. So I have 8,000 men as like a reserve, but their main objective is to hit Pensacola. We're gonna start creating some havoc around here, enough so that they'll pull troops south. Right? What do you think? So I just want to. I got some iced coffee from one of my favorite places called Fairgrounds in Norfolk, and what? No, you have two. Go use the two iPads. Someone got one iPad, then we got him two. Now he wants three. I don't know how you do that, but okay. So what I'm waiting for right now is I have 1.1 million dollars in funding. I'm gonna do that because I need money for the policies so I can do ironclads and such. Oh, you're really gonna go all the way down there, even though I told you to not, please. But whatever. How about you go there? All ships in fleet are disabled. Okay, okay, loud. Hi. All right. So far the war is going good for me. Um, Building up more troops, sending troops, all that good stuff. I have 2,300 men. There'll be more soon. The trick is though is I need. There's supposed to be a program to reboard the muskets. So far, I got zero. So I don't know who's in charge of the program. And there's no way I can buy pieces. I don't know what I can do. Like, I can't tell the factory what to build, but you would think that the factories that I built, which there's a bunch of them here, would build the stuff that I need. So I'm building lumber mills. I'm building mills. I'm building everything I need to. Ironworks, ironworks, factories, factories, prison camps being built there, factories are being built there. I don't know. I don't know what else to build. I have foundries, so I don't know. I'm gonna build another one here, I guess. I'm building lumber. I built every one of everything pretty much. So I should have some factory that's building weapons. And I know some of you guys would be like, dude, just automate that. And I did that for like, I don't know, a year or whatever, and it still didn't put in the orders that I need. Yeah, how do but it says right here the weapon's not being produced or imported. Obviously, I'm trying to get it produced, and you can see nothing's being produced. Nothing. The war is on. Like, I don't understand what is causing our industry to not produce. Is it policies? Should I don't know, something here? If you guys know, let me know because this was a big problem. Springfield rifles. Okay. So maybe if I do this, it's gonna take 750,000 on my 1.3 million, which I was saving for the ironclads. But all right, I'm gonna do that because at this point I need rifles. Like, I got foundries, I got Boston foundries, I got Hudson foundries. So I got stuff. I don't know why. Is that I need supply depots? Is that what it is? I don't think it's that. Is it a bank? I need banks. I don't think any of this stuff. And I can't even build it. Markets, news agencies, military academy. I don't need that stuff. Company applications. We went over this. I literally bought one of everything. So I don't know. If you guys know, let me know. Because they are moving some troops. Army of the Northwest, 18,000 men. It looks like they're gonna try to. Hold on. Low food. That's not good. Can we forage? Okay. All right. Let's do a little foraging. They ain't gonna be too happy about that, but whatever. Here they come. 18,000 against my 20,000. To be honest, I'm like wondering. Construction completed. Construction completed. So that's a crap ton of stuff. I got 1,600 men. Ooh, I can increase a perk. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Because right now there's the Army of Kentucky with 1,400. Obviously, there's no way we're going to match them. Oh, oh, looks like the Confederates are going on the offensive here. They have Hampton's division with 15,000. I have the Department of Ohio with 24th. Excuse me, 2,400. I was going to say 24,000. That's not the case here. All right. Confederacy calls for volunteers. 2-year contracts. Whoa, they're ahead of the game for me. So let's start building the guns. Nothing. Not a bloody thing. Ah! I wish you would tell me what it needs. Like, hey, by the way, for you to build this, you need this. And I know I can go into the manual and all that stuff, but I'm not a manual guy. I got 4,500 now. That should be enough. Let's go after them. I honestly think I can go 1-1. And I know that traditional military thing is you need a 3-to-1 superiority. I am not doing that. I think with tactics, you can knock that 3-to-1 down. Here they come. My boys' provisions are at 11%. There's skirmishing going on here. I got 19,000 or 17. They got A.S. Johnston. Whoa, whoa. Now it says the Hampton Division's in D.C. How the freak did they do that? They were right here. How did they cross over? I don't even think Lee would be capable of doing that. So I got 30,000 against their 15,000. It's time to lay the smack down. 32,000 men against their 18,000. I don't know what the Confederates were thinking. And this makes me kind of wonder. Geez, they have less than half. This makes me wonder, is the AI has like a greater strategy by doing this? They're making my troops, I don't know, redeploy in a different location so they can move another army there to cut off supplies to Richmond. I don't know. That would be a really smart AI. I think it might be a simpler solution where I took their capital, they're going to try to do everything they can to, I don't know, take mine. So there's the army here. Where's DC? Okay. Where's my guy? Okay, there we go. All right, so I got now one, two, three, four, five, 6 divisions. I got Anderson up front. So this is the objective. This 3 thing here. I'm gonna put Anderson there because he's good. Who else do I got? I got Heinzelman. They're gonna come down this road. I doubt that they're gonna do that. I will put a low key division there, so I'll put 3,000 men there. So they definitely come down here. I do need to extend this line, so I need somebody strong. So I'll put Heinzelman there. The core of the army is going to be there. Mansfield, he's good. Kearney's good, right? Mediocre. Administrator, leadership, cautious. Oh no, I need somebody. I need somebody strong. Good administrator, leadership light. Okay, so I'm gonna put. How many troops you got? 5,000. And then I got Elliot with 7,500. He'll be the reserve. And you'll hold the extreme right flank. They could possibly come down this way and then come that way. And I got Elliot Kearney with 1,700 men, so that should be good enough. The only problem is, as you can see here, right? Like this is all grass, right? And there's a wide open field. So if they come through here, I'll be firing into the woods. So I probably should do forward deployment so we have the battle in the woods. Something like that, I'm thinking. Mansfield, same thing. So do something like that. Like that. Something like this. There we go. And then the artillery is crucial. Look at it. It's not that great. All right, it's fine like that. So right now the line is going to be something like this. And then, oh, these are cavalry. My bad. So cavalry is going to go way out here. I don't. I'll have the cavalry hold the right flank. I'll have them do something like that just to make sure. I doubt that they're going to come around this far. If not, we can refuse the flank. I got 4.6, so I could build some kind of fortifications. That's not good. Look at this. Ugh. Jeez. Oh, because they got... No. Why is the... It's the terrain that's really killing me here. I feel like I'm doing, what do you call it? What's his name during the Battle of Gettysburg where I was too far... Where he was too far forward. His name is escaping me. He lost an arm, though. I forgot the guy's name. That should be good enough, I think. And then I got a whole reserve here, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Now the question is, where do I build like strong defenses? I'm thinking they're going to go straight for the objective, so I'm going to put the defenses here. This is probably going to use up, yep, a lot of that. Okay, that's all right. And then let us go back to parapets. I don't think I'm going to be able to form that many, but it's fine. Ah, okay. And that's it. So I'm going to have these guys build these. There we go. And then he has to build those. No. So I got a flank here, building that there. And then here, these guys are gonna... And I know some of you guys are going to be like, dude, you have a 2-to-1 superiority. Why are you building breastworks? Well, the fact is, the more casualties I can inflict on them and the less on me, just the better, right? Less troops I have to recruit or fill in the ranks. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right, we are good to go. We're gonna hit play. I'm gonna have you guys build that wall. Build that wall. Double time you. Double time you. Double time you. Oh, 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 no. There we go. Okay. So by the time the Confederates get there, they're going to be like, okay. Ah, okay. Let's see how this works out. So right now we got a good line. I got the cavalry covering this side. I got them coming down the church road if they do. I got really good. I mean, it's kind of crazy that they're thinking about doing this, but teach his own, I guess. I don't know. This is kind of why I wanted multiplayer in this game. By the time they get here, all my boys will be behind wood. I compared. So I did my last video was on the American Revolution, Ultimate General American Revolution, and I will say so this is one. So when you're playing, oh no 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 no, when you're playing American Revolution, right? You can't do this, right? Obviously there is no map like this, but you have like a map that's just like this. You can go like this, and it's okay. But I could tell you, there's something special about being able to do this and see like the horizons, clouds in the air. If you look deep enough, you can probably see the Confederates all the way in the background. Probably, yeah. You can see the Confederate cavalry. You can see the dust that they're making. There's something that Ultimate General needs. Just gonna put that out there. Like this feels epic. The other one doesn't. It feels arcadish. My artillery here is not that great. There's no high ground to put my artillery. I mean, I could put them along this stuff here and do canister. But it looks like they're all straight coming down. They got 4 brigades, 5 brigades, and they're all gonna smash in to these these six. Oh crap! They have mixed muskets. This guy has mixed muskets. Oh, that's not good. But they'll also be flanked by these guys. You guys still building? All right. I'm gonna bring up that division here. I'm gonna at least bring up the artillery. You guys still building? I hear the. Oh man, you guys are taking too long. Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Oh, they're starting to fire. There we go. Let's get closer a little bit. Let's see if I can get my artillery there. I want to outgun them. Just out of range. Ooh, I like that. They were like 5 second fuse. Yeah, everybody got muskets, so literally we're gonna be right on top of each other. So I got this unit here, my boy Sherman, engaging. I don't know what they hope to get out of this. Honestly, I don't, because 15,000 men against my 35,000, right? Now, as you can see, their troops are concentrated here. All I really need to do right now is take Burnside and these brigades on the Barnard and kind of swing, which is what I'm going to be doing here. Moving out of this position, because I thought they might have split, but they're not. So I'm going to move these guys to the right and then start flanking them. And then we're going to start pushing. I'm going to envelop them. I'm going to move the reserve in. Oh, they got 2 artillery pieces that are trying to cause trouble. Oh, they just routed. Did they just route? No. What the f... Oh, that's right, because I moved him. Oh, man, that's not good. That's my bad. Sorry. Let's do this. Get closer. Wow, you guys move fast. Oh, I was at 5, that's why. Alright. Second division is going to start the flanking maneuver. I'm going to smash right into them. I'm going to have this other division that's coming up, the New Jersey militia, literally come all the way out and see if I can come around them. If I can sink and destroy this army, that's gonna do some bad damage to them. They threw the cavalry at me. You really think that was gonna last? How bad? They took, wow, almost 50% casualties. Let's move forward. How about that? Let's move forward. I know some of you guys would be like, dude, you should just wait. I'm like, I'm not gonna let the artillery just beat the crap out of me. I mean, we might have more guns than them, but you got to double time, my friend. You got to double time. Where's the commander? There we go. I'm gonna have him right on the front line. We're pushing. I wonder if in this game, like, if a unit goes down to like I don't know 800 rounds or something like that, right? And we lose like let's say 1200 out of that unit. Can somebody like get all the Enfield rifles, and then go back into the stockpile? That would be kind of cool. Oh, no, no. Concentrate on the artillery. That artillery. This way we can knock them out of the ballpark. We are taking some losses, but I just don't want to sit down and wait. I feel like I got like a little bit of that Jackson, you know? Like, you just gotta attack, attack. I want the initiative. That's what I want. I'm gonna issue medium orders, medium range orders, because I don't want to lose. All right, so Donaldson's brigade is breaking. I'm literally collapsing their flank on their right. Their left is getting flanked as well. They're already breaking. You can see their Clark's brigade's breaking. Hayes is taking heavy damage. They're doing something. They already broke on their flank here. We're pushing. Alright, alright. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Honestly, I wish you can give like orders to your troops, like everybody, medium range, instead of me going like brigade after brigade. They cannot hold. They're literally, yep, the enemy's retreating. Now the question is, how do I mean, I can't, let's do this. I got these guys here. I want to see if I can rush. Maybe I can, I don't know, capture them? I don't know. I doubt it, but hey, buddy. Eminem? Yes? Alright, give me 1 second, guys. Let me get the Eminem. Is there M&Ms in the Halloween candy? Be a lot of M&Ms in this. Here. There you go. Alright. Where do we leave off? Alright. Hoping the cavalry comes around. I don't think they're going to make it in time, though. Slacks Brigade didn't take any losses yet. I'm gonna get these guys set up. Yeah, I don't think the cavalry guys will get there in time. If I can capture just like one brigade, that would go a long way, guys, to be honest. But capturing enemy troops in this game is tough. Yes, they're already breaking. Error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. So, it's going to get a little rocky. That's what happens when you have Cox. Cox equals bad. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to trap them. Are those my guys here? I had to call Cox for this video issue because our network will go from 900 megabits to like 12 to like 3, and I keep asking him, I'm like, what is it? I'm like, is it the neighbors next door? Because I have coaxial cable, so you shared the internet line with all your neighbors, and they're like, it could be that. They said your coax cables are from like the 80s and 90s. I'm gonna get them replaced. I'm like, are you guys doing fiber? And they're like, yeah, we're starting to do it. We were forced by the city of Norfolk. And if you guys saw my previous streams, I mentioned that Norfolk and Cox made an agreement to be the sole provider in this area, so there's no competition. So for 10 years, they didn't have to put in fiber because they didn't have to compete. So everybody had coaxial cable, which is not good compared to fiber, really bad. But now they're putting it in, and the only reason they're putting it in is because Norfolk is pushing them to do it, but also Norfolk opened up to other ISPs which are putting in fiber. And it's just, so I lost 698 men. They lost 2,200 men. Wow, that is a major victory. Apparently, it's a federal minor victory, but okay. 698 men, and they believed lost 2291. The enemy morale drops by 0.61. Wow. Considering their morale is already bad. that's that's like almost a full percent down, and I think they were at like 60, so every little one counts. I could literally, how much stuff? I gained 1,300 rifles, 8 guns from the battlefield. That's going to help out a little bit. Now, the question before I begin this, what kind of rifles do they have? And it'll tell me here if I have Springfield. No, they didn't have Springfield rifles. I think they had regular. Yeah, I think they had these. So they had muskets. So where's this? Army of Tennessee. Go to location. Where is this? Oh, okay. So I got Hooker with 29,000 against their 23,000. They got 23 guns. I got 6. Okay, that's not so good. After initial skirmishing and maneuvers, 23,000 on their Zalikoffer. Zalikov? Zalikov? He's still wearing a Union and Union Field's 29,841. I wonder later in the game, the Zollicofers and others like him uniform change from blue to gray to kind of like fit because it's 1861, and believe it or not, some of the armies and officers are still wearing a Union uniform, which is weird. The rebel army is now the legitimate property of the Army of the Potomac. All right, I'm definitely on the attack. Okay, so all right, so I can't. So he's deployed here. I'm deploying here. He's in a. How's his position? Ooh. Okay. So he's anchored by this river, which is going to be tough. And then he's anchored also by this river. So, all right, I got to give it props to the AI. It did a good job. I don't know if that was just random that it did that, but I don't think so. Maybe it did. I don't know. But so I got right. How am I gonna get there now? I can go this way and then take this road, or is that just the map? All right, I can go here, cross over, come down this way, and then I can also come this way. Is that a road? No. So the road becomes here, goes south. So there's really no road between here. I'll have to cross over open land. Anything here? Some little crap road. All right, I guess we got to go through the town. That's okay. That's gonna be tough. I mean, there is this little crappy road here that meets up with this road. I think I'm gonna send a division that way. Abercrombie and Finch. I'm gonna send two divisions. 11,000 to Wadsford. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. So you're gonna be my recon, and I got whatever this guy's name is. He's gonna head here. Wadsford's gonna come up here. And I know some of you guys are gonna be like, "This is not a good idea, splitting the forces." But if I can attack the enemy on two positions, why not, right? The only problem becomes is the messages coming from him to there is gonna be long. Oh, they're building fortifications. You can see. Oh no, those are skirmishers. My bad. Attack on all fronts. Right? You know what? After this, I think I'm gonna play. What do you call it? Gary Grigsby's War in the Pacific, Admiral's Edition. I'm gonna start for like a long game, or I don't know, Gary Grigsby's War in the West. One of those two. I don't know. The only thing about War in the West is you have to manage the strategic component. I think you do. I think there's an automated option. I'm trying to remember. I really don't want to deal with the air war. I just want to hand that off. You know. And it kind of makes me want to wish that there was like a war plan kind of thing. War plan allowed you to create, I think, carriers and stuff like build carriers and stuff. I wish. I think War in the West and War in the Pacific. I'm not sure if they have that. I have to check, but I want to get into like a Grognard level game. I don't like the tearing. I don't know if you guys noticed the tearing right here. once we cross over, that's the thing I'm worried about. You got to be very careful because the AI is smart. What it'll do is if you cross over, right? Let's say you cross your two divisions here and you have one or two divisions here, it'll take the time, come here, crush those two divisions, and turn around. You got to be careful about that. You got to be in a nice position that you can handle them while your other division comes behind and does the flanking. But six guns, I should have more. I don't know why I didn't build an artillery thing. I'm hoping that they have. Well, they all have muskets. It's always a good thing. Musket, 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 musket. I'm gonna move you guys forward here, just this way. If they do come out, you can hold them off at this river. All right, he's good to go. Where's the little small road? There we go. All right, we're gonna form up right there. So I got 6,000 on the Abercrombie. Relying on you, General. Show them what Maryland can do. See, honestly, if I was the AI, I'd be like, I don't know. I would either really entrench and then use the artillery to kind of like lob shells and slow them down, or I would move the whole army, maybe keep a brigade back here, and then just smash in as we cross the river. Because this river is a big vulnerability. Like right now is a perfect time to attack because like we're crossing a bridge. They could just lob shells, and in this game you can't destroy the bridge, but I mean, if I was doing that, technically they could. It would be a massacre. But that's why I have my cavalry forward, just in case they decide to do stuff like that. Some craziness. And then the other problem is this bloody river here. Because even if I attack them, I have to cross this river. So, I don't know. I can't wait too long, you know? Like, once my forces get there, they have to kind of like go. Because their cannon will eat me up. They have 23 guns. I'm hoping it takes a lot of them before this battle's over. And then with this cavalry, I'm going to see if I can get here. Maybe I can get behind them and do stuff. Let's see. So you notice these guys are not moving because the order has to go all the way from McClellan all the way down here. Then they'll move here. And then by the time they get there, I have to have an order ready to go. So it's like pre-planning everything, you know? Right shoulder. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. They're moving the skirmishers back. I don't know what that means. They're reforming. They're moving their troops. I don't know why. I would have built fortifications, to be honest with you, but I'm gonna have them move closer. I'm gonna issue a quick because they're already starting to move. So still not 100%. I had a sort of like I got. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but I had a strep throat last week or the week before. Went to the doctor. They prescribed me antibiotics, Z-Pack. I was just like, Z-Packs don't work for me. They're not strong enough. The woman was like, "Yeah, let's try it. We'll see." And I'm like, "It's not gonna work." She was like, Let's see." Fine. Okay. So I take it. I feel a little bit better. Middle of the week, I'm still coughing like crazy, kind of thing. And as we get to Thursday, Friday, I start feeling worse. Saturday, I slept in the whole day. Feel like almost like I rewind back in time a week. So I had to go. I try to do those urgent cares, online urgent cares, and be like, "Hey, this is what happened. They didn't give me. I don't think the Z pack was strong enough." They're like, "I recommend you go back." And I'm like, "So I paid $20 for nothing for you to tell me to go back to the doctor." And they were like, "Yeah, thanks." Um, it's just like, well, it's also about a risk thing. I'm like, okay, I got antibiotics from a video conference before, and it's like, yeah, but I don't know your situation. I'm like, give me a break. I'm like, I got it before. I told you what's going on. I had a thing. It's not strong enough. It's coming back. He's like, all right. So I wasted like 20 to 40 bucks talking to that doctor online. um and then so I had to go to a new urgent care, go through like all this stuff. Finally, they give me the antibiotics, and I'm starting to feel a little bit better compared to yesterday. But it's just like the thing that bothers me a lot is like, honestly, doctors don't listen. Like, hey, okay, it's open here. Doctors don't listen, right? If I tell them like, hey, this is the antibiotics that work for me, well, yeah, but that's not going to be 100% effective against strep. I'm like, it's the backup to strep. If the first one doesn't work, this one will work. I'm like, can you just give me that one because I know it will work. The first one you gave me, I know it's probably not going to work. She's like, well, let's try it out. I don't have the time to play these games of like, well, maybe it'll work because I got work. Like I can't feel like crap at work and stuff like that. But obviously, didn't listen to me because the doctor knows better. And it's like, honestly, I honestly feel with doctors like antibiotics. You know, I think there should be the fault the doctor should have in terms of control of antibiotics is this is what I would recommend. I think antibiotics should be over the counter. They should say this is what I would recommend you get, and then at that point I'm like, all right, well, what's the next stronger thing? And they could say this is what it is, okay, and then you by yourself make that judgment because like having to go back to the doctor two, three, four times and be like, well, I'm not going to give you antibiotics. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. And I know the antibiotics. There's that water. All right. And I know there's that thing of antibiotics are getting people are getting immune to antibiotics, um, but that's not our fault. Like that's the medical and pharmaceutical industry's fault. It is. Because in the last 10 years, the amount of money that was put into pharmaceutical research for antibiotics is little to nothing, right? The previous last president, President Obama, noticed this, that there was little to no antibiotics research being done by pharmaceutical industries. So he mandated that, they have to, research at least 3 to 4 antibiotics. And thankfully, they're coming out now. So we have new antibiotics that are coming out that are brand new, so they will be effective. Um, but thankfully, he did that because had he not done that, the antibiotics wouldn't be there for us. The antibiotics that we would have now, had he not done that, would have been the same old, and it wouldn't have worked for most people because we've been using those for 10, 20 years already. So at least we have now 2 or 3 or 4 new antibiotics that the population can use. And the reason why the pharmaceutical industry is not doing it is cost, right? They get more, from what I understand, is the money they could invest in um, other drugs like stamina in the bedroom and all this other stuff. They get more profit off those than antibiotics, which they make little to no profit, in some cases a loss. Um, so But the point is, it's about, hey, if you keep investing in these drugs that, to be honest, are not critical. I understand you're making a big profit off them, but they're not critical. And you negate the antibiotics, people are going to die. So it's concerning. It really is concerning. And I'm really thankful that there are new antibiotics that they could put in, because we need them. And I know some people are like, you got to understand. Oh, no, 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 not that, not that, not. And I know some people are going to be like, well, the government shouldn't get involved in healthcare, but like this is a prime example why they should, right? Because if President Obama didn't push in those antibiotics requirements that the medical industry needs to do, we wouldn't have the 3 4 new antibiotics that next time you get yourself a bad infection, it'll clear up. Versus, had those orders not come down from the government, they'll be like, well, we have this antibiotic we've been using for about 20, 25 years. It might work. We've been using it for so long that the resistance to it is so high. And, people are going to be like, we'll see if it works. Now we got these new 3 4 antibiotics. We know they're going to work. So next time you get an infection, they will work. But, and I know it comes down to profit and all this stuff like that. But at the same time, like, we don't need stuff to assist in the bedroom, right? There's stuff available for that. They're not they're not critical. Antibiotics are. And honestly, I am so tired of like profit, you know. And I know some people will be like, that's, we're in capitalist society. I understand that. But we're at the point right now where corporations are not concerned about profit, right? A lot. I'm not saying all, but most corporations are not concerned about profit. They're concerned about extreme amount of profit. Ever since Apple started coming out with these quarters where they made, hey, we made $30 billion net, and people were like, you know, and everybody was like, we want that, and so start cutting costs. And they were like, yeah, we can make profit off this, but we're not going to make enough profit. Like a good example is Walmart shut down. Walmart went to some town in North Carolina or South Carolina. They built a super Walmart, and the super Walmart was making profit. It wasn't making obscene amount of profit, like a great amount of profit. It was making profit. It was not breaking even. It was making profit. They shut down that Walmart and others as well because it was not making as much profit as they wanted to. So everybody in that town, right, now has to go to a completely different town, like an hour north or something like that. And they can't go to their local supermarket because it was shut down because everybody went to Walmart. They can't go to their local, pretty much all their hardware stores were shut down because Walmart showed up. So all the stuff that the town had originally, a supermarket, all this other stuff to support the town, is not there anymore because Walmart showed up. And they all relied on Walmart. And then Walmart was like, we're making a profit, but not enough profit, so we're going to go over there. It's just, it's upsetting. It really is. This says minor defeat, so I'm a little concerned. I really have to out general. Okay, I hear some shooting happening. hold on. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So I got one division engaged. This division needs to double time to get where they need to go. And then this division, oh man, we're just not in a position to really deal with this. They're all throwing everything into this brigade here. I didn't coordinate this the way I wanted it to. They're going to be able to put numerical superiority against my guys. And that's the problem. Hopefully the cavalry can do something here. Jeez, one brigade, I mean one division against at least two here. That's going to be tough. Oh, we're engaging them side by side. That's not good. I don't want you to charge, man. Why is it fixated on charging? 69 men. Ay, ay, ay. You guys are taking your sweet time in getting there, huh? Hurry up, hurry up. Jeez, you guys are taking too long. You guys are taking too long. Come on, hurry up. 90 men out. Alright, start crossing that river. At the double quick. Ooh, this is tight, guys. This is tight. Alright, so I got two divisions smacking into them. I want to make sure I don't lose anybody. Alright, good. Alright, I got this one division. It's going to do the flanking. Where are you going? You gotta hurry up. You gotta hurry up, guys. Seriously, please. Double time, please. Oh my gosh, these guys are very tired. Come on, push them, push them, push them. That artillery is not... Dude, that artillery that I have is not even doing anything. I got 6 guns. They're taking their time. Go to medium range. Medium range. Everybody medium range. We have the numerical superiority. Ah, I lost My cavalry guy is broke. How many? 58 guys. Not too many. Oh my gosh, these guys are... I issued orders to them, and I guess they forgot. I don't know. They literally are doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. So literally, I'm short 6,000 men. So it's 1-to-1 odds right now. Oh, okay. Hold on. I know. I know. I forgot about your water. All right, give me one sec, guys. Where do we leave off at? What happens when you have kids? Have to attend. All right, well, where's the battle going? All right, there we go. Oh, I lost. Oh, those little guys. I don't care. All right, they're gonna move up. I got these guys coming up. He's taking time too. I need you to double time. I know you're tired, but you gotta go. You gotta go. Is that Custer? No, Cookie. Cookie! My guys are doing pretty good. The amount of, like, stress they're under is not that bad. Green is taking heavy losses. I don't know why. There we go. That's why. Come on, get those guns going. Alright, I got 2 brigades coming on the left flank. I'm hoping this works, because if it doesn't, we ain't in a good spot. My cavalry on my flank is not doing too well. We're gonna... I'm not doing retreat. Alright. We could either do that, or we can do cold steel. Let's cold steel. I don't think they'll have the cojones to do it. There goes the guy. Giving the order, giving the order. Ah, they broke. Too late. Oh, man, he's about to break. I'm gonna pull him back. Give him cover. I want those guns started aiming. There we go. Oh, man, my guys here just done. Come on, guys, you gotta move faster than this. You're well rested, too. Alright, so I lost the 2nd Cav on their Keem. And the 4th Brigade on their Hunt broke. It's alright. My flank is literally being held by Green. Which is... I don't know. And the cannon, so... I'm gonna have the cannon focus on the the left flank of the Confederate Army. Once these guys get into position, we can start flanking them in the back. I'm hoping these 6,000 men make the difference. baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, go, 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 go. Go, why are you stopping? Alright, so I got a whole brigade coming in. They're coming in hot. Alright, I need you guys to get closer up. You gotta stay on the right flank. I need you to get your morale with all that good stuff that you give. Here, buddy, here's your water. Ice. Uh-oh. He's not doing too well. I'm gonna fall back. Last thing I want to do is... Oh, man. 2 brigades are breaking. And these guys are not gonna hold out too long. I'm really hoping these guys can do it. What on a... Hey. How you doing? Yeah. I know. I'm playing a game. Are these guns firing? Yeah, they are. Alright, so Kershaw withdrew. So I got 2 brigades. These guys should be destroyed already. I literally have like 4 brigades on them. Yeah, okay, just take it. They still got like one brigade out here that's still in pretty good shape. They got Greg's brigade, really good shape, and they got this brigade up here. It's still in good shape too. Not for long, because I'm about to flank them pretty bad. I got these 2 brigades resting. Oh, they're... Oh! These guys... Yeah, these guys are broken. They tried to attack me. They broke and I broke. As long as my right flank holds, I should be good. As long as this holds, I can squeeze them. There we go. All right, that's what I'm talking about. All right, they're breaking. All right, so some of the artillery pieces, I guess they abandoned. I can't get them because there's a brigade there. Can we do cold steel? I gotta issue the charging order here. Alright, alright, alright. There we go. Come on. I hate that it flips, you know what I'm saying? So watch, watch. Once that guy gets to that brigade, it's gonna flip to cavalry, and then... Oh, there we go. Now it does. Okay. I'm gonna get those guns. I got some guns here. Alright. Got 4 guns. Let them rip into it. What kind of guns you got? This is Springfield musket. Ew, jeez, they had 6 pounders? That's all they had? Ugh. They got Fry's brigade here. Alright, I need you to fall back. Look at the artillery here. They're not doing too well. Fall back. They're trying to hold to the last man. I got 15 minutes on the battlefield. Ah, they're flanking me. That's why. Shoot. Alright. Fall back a little bit. You guys are low on ammo as well. This is a pretty good battle. I don't know. 1-1. What do you guys think, man? I do sure say myself that we're doing pretty well. Alright. That's about it. Alright, so we... Oh my gosh! We lost 4,000... Oh no. My bad. I'm sorry. Whew. Alright, we lost 2,600 men to their 4,000. They lost 23 guns. I didn't lose any. So I got 6 plus 23. That's 29 guns. I better have 29 guns right now. It says minor victory. I think... I don't know. Whatever. I think that's a big victory. By the way, this is the Fredericksburg stone wall. I was actually there. I was walking. It's just amazing. Just looking at that and knowing that you walked on that ground, sacred ground where, men... Yeah, it's... I don't know. And they kept most of that battlefield right there. Historical. We captured 2,300 rifles, 11 guns from the battlefield. Union's doing well, my friends. All right. And then I got him coming down with 4,000 men. They're going to come at me at Richmond, or they're already sieging me or whatever. How bad are my casualties? 21 to 27. Okay. I'm going to rush out, see if I can meet them, destroy that army. You would have thought they would have used, I don't know, the whole Army of the Potomac, and then you got the Army of the Shenandoah here with 10,000 men. But apparently not. He only has 2,400 men. Please tell me I could buy rifles. This is like capture 2,000 rifles. This is still a 10K. What kind of rifles did I capture? I still can't build a freaking rifle. I'm just gonna automate that process. I don't know why. Can I automate you building buildings? Guess not. I'm gonna move this army down here. So I want to build forts around DC. Just trying to siege my guys here. How is it there are no provisions? Is it like I don't have enough farms or something? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build farms because I'm assuming that's why they can't get, I don't know, ability to feed. I'm like taking shots in the dark here. That's the problem. All right, we're taking St. Louis. Hooker's on my good side now. 16 and a 19. Is it like what do I need? I don't know. I really don't know. I issued more bonds. Credit rating is gonna go to crap. All right, Winfield Scott's gonna do some magic soon. I got one here. That's where I'm gonna drop my troops off, right at this facility, and we'll march inland like that. We'll hit the Florida State Militia, 1,000 men. But Army of the Tennessee did some good work. I'm going to capture St. Louis. Technically, recapture. Got 4,500 men against their. How big is this army here? 90 men. All right, we are definitely, my friends, going to town against them. And then they're sieging me here. What's British 10%? Okay. Supply alert. Army of Pennsylvania. Where are you? They're only at 10% supplies. It's not good. I gotta build a supply depot. Alright, their Army of Tennessee is running. Oh, I'm taking more losses here. Alright, so I got 19,000 or 17,000. How many guns? I got 18, 18. So everything is pretty much 1 to 1. I could bring down this army down here to help. He has 5,000 men. Trying to find a place I could build a fort here. There we go, right there. Alright, that's $14 million to build a new fort. That's gonna really hurt my credit rating, but whatever. Any chance for rifles? Are you ordering them? 1.7k pieces. So I think it is. Hold on. Nah, it won't. Alright, I'm gonna check on that for a second. Running order. Oh, okay. So it looks like it ordered it on its own. Okay, so there's running an order of 15. Is that 15,000 pieces or 1,500? 15,000. Okay, good. Very good. I guess the AI is gonna do it. Hey, man. As long as it gets done, right? B minus. So we're doing pretty well on all stages here. Disabled. Disabled. Everything's disabled. Give me a status of this fleet. Oh gosh, everything is in bad shape. The Navy needs to get some money. Okay, so I got a Richmond depot was created. So I'm hoping. Ooh, they're really going to town here. 530. All right, we're gonna do an attack here. We're going to the tactical battle because I can't. We lost 500 men. I can't afford these losses. 500 men is basically a third of a brigade in essence. Ooh, I like this. In every battle, there comes a time when both sides consider themselves broken. Then he who continues the attack wins. Did you know that his personal memoirs in 1885 saved him? And what I mean by saved him is he was basically penniless toward the end of his life. He was barely struggling. He was struggling. And when you think about it nowadays, a former president struggling financially is unheard of. But presidents back then, I don't think got a lot of money for being president. But his personal memoirs, with the help of Samuel Clemens, also goes by another name, Mark Twain. Yes, Mark Twain and Sam Grant were friends. They he made so much money from it was toward the end of his life too. He had cancer, I believe. A lot of people believe he had cancer, and that book made sure that his family was taken care of after he passed. So it was important. Okay. So I'm gonna save this battle for next because we're already about 2 hours in. So I'm gonna save this here. Let me know what you guys think. Um, is this war done? It's like June. Do you think I have this war done by Christmas? I mean, honestly, it feels like it, right? It definitely feels like I can win this war by Christmas because like Richmond's taken. I destroyed their army or routed their army in St. Louis. Their Kentucky army is about to get routed by McClellan. So like, what really can the AI do? The only thing I'm thinking is they're recruiting massive amounts of troops, and that would be something. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Catch you next one. See you then. Oh shit! Damn it!